I have my fire poker done. Now I upset this end, kind of squared it off. Then I used an angle grinder and slit that to make the hook itself, because I really like this shoulder right here. So I like to upset the bar, and I don't want to forge down a really big bar to do that. But it makes it look really nice with that little bit of a shoulder in there. I octagon the handle all the way through till I got up here, and then I just used a file and kind of worked my way around through there. The main reason I even did this twist was because I needed to rotate the handle around 180 degrees. So I did a little bit of work right there. I think it turned out nice. Now this, I was inspired by a Ruger #1 rifle. The way that their falling block action works, this handle right here, I really wanted to try to copy that to a degree. And I like the way it turned out. Originally, I wanted 2 rivets, brass rivets right through here. It didn't work out because I had no way to make the rivet. And I tried making this block right here. I ended up snapping a drill bit. So that was a failure. So I ended up using a hot collar. And I used that kind of swage to make a groove around that piece of steel, and then wrapped it around. I did not compensate for the overlap, so it ended up kind of like this. It's fine. It holds pretty tight. I don't think it's going to go nowhere. Now this end was not anywhere close to what it was supposed to look like. Originally, I wanted it to look like this, and it went disastrous. Here is the piece that I cut off. Just didn't work out. So I scrapped that idea, and then I looped this. One continuous loop all the way through. I just used a slot punch. And then I had a terrible cold shut on this side, and I had to cut it and start over. So I didn't want to lose too much more material off of this, or it was going to get too short. So I made just this loop, and I just kind of followed this curve down because I thought it looked nice. So it's still able to hang up, has a little bit of a scroll on the end, and it's just something unique. But this project did not go near as I planned. I've had to modify just about everything in it. It worked out for the most part. This, I had a nice bevel across it, but this material could have been heavier. I think that I could have went with 1/4 inch instead of this. I think it's 1/16, maybe. But it's just something unique, something a little bit different from a regular fire poker that's made. Overall, I am happy with it. And for my first attempt at a hot collar, I am pretty pleased with it. I would actually like to try and do more of these, maybe make a trivet. That seems like a lot of fun, using hot collars. Well, I hope you enjoyed this week's video. It was a lot of fun. I learned quite a few new things. I also made a lot of mistakes during it. But I'm happy with the way it turned out. I hope you enjoyed the video. And next week, I know for sure I won't have a video because I'm probably going to be butchering hogs. So I'm probably going to take a week off and then jump back into making videos.